Don't burn me out yet. Wait
Oh, I
until.
brought you on. Want me to take you off?
Yeah.
You back on now. Hot damn it. You on now.
Oh, okay. Well, hello everyone. I'm back on again. Doubleheader night. Let me go ahead and share it to some people, and you all share too. This time we're on Facebook, so it should be easy for that share game tonight. This is my Flint Politics reboot show, Big Pressure. I didn't switch from Winter's Hall. The Winter's Hall show is over. Now I'm Big Pressure. So y'all know I got multiple personalities. So yep. Big Mick is back with me, the greatest producer in the world. And we got some things that we want to talk about. We gotta talk about a lot of stuff. I'm telling you, I'm doing this for my Flint Politics rebooters. Flint Politic Rebooters. So if you have not joined that group, go search for our private group, Flint Politics Reboot. We have some great discussions, great pettiness, and a little bit of shade to go with it. Um, a lot of interaction from some of our council people and different members of the public are always tuned into the page. So everybody just Flint Politics Reboot. And while you're doing that, also remember to go over to YouTube and find 810 News Media Group. And from there, click the subscribe button. You have to click the subscribe button. I hear a lot of people say they watch me on YouTube. Oh, I got to remember to look down here. Okay, so I see a lot of people say that they watch me on YouTube, but I need you to subscribe and hit the little bell. Make it count. When you hit the little bell, not only will you get my show, but you will get all of the other shows across the platforms. And let me tell you, we have some bangers. So, hello, I see who we got on here right now. Hey, Mama Quill. Hey, there go my mama. Hey, Mama. I see my big sister Christine Brown is also on here watching. And so, you guys share, Mama, share to your page. Okay, Mama, so you can get some people to come on, Mama, to share to your page too. So we just want to discuss a few things that happened yesterday and also today. Today we had it was crazy. It was crazy. Hold on, let's share. Give a couple more. You sharing the YouTube game out? Okay, so let me just give a few more minutes for a few people to pop in.
I'm sending it to a couple of my new friends in the media and stuff. I'm sending
Oh,
it
you
to
got some new
YouTube.
friends?
Got friends in the
Oh,
media
look
game.
at
So
Mickey. Him making new friends. That's so cute. I made a new friend too, Mickey.
no, that's what you do when you hang with good people. You right,
Yes.
and you're doing the righteous thing.
You said you're doing what? Righteous?
I said when you hang with good people and you're doing the righteous thing.
Oh, okay.
Like we putting the news out here for the
Oh,
for
I
the.
thought you were saying you was being righteous, but that's neither here nor there because you are.
I knew the hate was gonna come. I knew
I
that.
wasn't even saying nothing that was hateful. Listen. So yeah, so we'll go ahead and get started. Hello everyone that's watching, that's tuning in from both the YouTube and the Facebook side. So Mickey came up with another idea. So
Usual.
as usual, he's just full of ideas that causes more work for me. And we said we were gonna do it after the council show, which is kind of cool because we got all of these shows, and I come on and I lay the foundation because I talked to Councilwoman Burns about it. And then when she comes on Saturdays at 10 a.m. on 8 News, 810 News Media Group, what are you doing, Mickey? You coming to join us? Because I'm like, you don't never come on. He don't like to be seen. So, yeah. So when Tanya comes on at 10 o'clock on Saturdays, she can follow up with what's going on. Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. Please share, share, share. So listen.
Did you let them know just the Winters Hall show is the only one that's gonna be seen on YouTube?
No, everybody's shows can be seen on YouTube.
But I'm just saying we do the Winters Hall on YouTube.
Well,
Shameless
the
plug.
Winters, yeah, well, yes, thank you. Thank you for plugging me out, Mickey.
Shameless
But
plug.
the Winters Hall show is the only show that airs strictly on YouTube. But you got to make the views count. Make sure you go in YouTube, hit the subscribe button, and also the bell so you will get notified every time the show comes on. And you just click on the link. It pops right up on your phone. It's going to tell you, hey, Winters is back. Well, it won't say just that, but you'll get a link. And then you pop right on. So yeah, let's get to it. So today, as I was last I think it came through. I think it came through last night. And I was perusing my phone. I
got some breaking news.
Where? FIFA recall approved. Mays not. Hey, thank you, Miss Sonia. So breaking news. FIFA recall was approved. Eric Mays recall was not. I hope that wasn't a mosquito that just bit me.
That's what I'm getting ate up too.
Oh
hey,
my God. I got my lips all turned up. Yeah, we moving up, Mickey. I need some alcohol. So listen, let me tell y'all what happened this morning. I'm trying to find it real quick. Be patient with me. Be patient, be patient, be patient, be patient. Oh, here it goes right here. Recall petition language submitted against Flint City Councilman Dennis Pfeiffer was approved at Genesee County Election Committee. Well, look like Mays is gonna have some votes pretty soon here.
Hey, how you doing, Melissa Zabriskie? Hey, Mama Quill. Like hey, Mama Marshall. Hey, Aunt Christine. Everywhere. And how you doing, Francis Anderson?
You saying hi
there? Welcome to 810. And Sonia, thanks.
This is being Mickey's show.
Thanks for giving us that. I mean, it's just something we're doing. This is like how we can highlight, go to Facebook and we'll highlight certain things. But, I know your people wanted to still see your hall monitors, want to see you on Facebook. Yes, my hall monitors. Just look at Mickey giving me all these plugs. Thank you, Mickey. Love for y'all to just come on over there, tap into the YouTube
side. Yes, YouTube. A lot of people like the YouTube. That's cool. Mickey, I can't see all of that. So can you have them where they can pop up on the screen like one at a time so I can read it? Okay, so look. This morning, last night I got the notification because somebody tagged Mr. Woodrow Green. He calls me. He didn't nickname me Scoop. So last night, Scoop got the scoop. And this is what happened. Hold on just a second.
Yeah, we did. Shout out to Woodrow. We did see Mr. Green.
Yeah, he was at the council meeting last night. He done came on into town. See, people coming into town and they coming to the council meeting now. We should start charging. They ain't got to know. We can charge them to like meet Eric Mays and just have Eric come up and I'm just playing. But anyway, so this is what happened. Let me tell you. A teacher arrested, and this was a Mount Morris teacher was arrested for smuggling drugs and cell phones into the Genesee County Jail to inmates. So the investigation revealed inmate payoffs, a drug mule, cell phones smuggled into the jail, and this has been going on as far as they know. It's been a 7-month conspiracy. 7-month conspiracy. So Sheriff Chris Swanson, I mean, you guys have to go to Flint Politics Reboot. This is our show. Go in there and watch the press conference that he did today. He showed the video of the transaction going down. And in my humble opinion, now I'm just gonna say it, Mickey. When she slid them 130 fentanyls across that table to that inmate, her hands was not shaking. So that just leads me to believe that that teacher did that before. What you think, Mickey?
Mm. Well, I don't know nothing really about the streets. All I can say is I would have been nervous as two peas. I would have told, hey, I got them on me. That's all
We
I
know
can tell you.
never rob a bank with Mickey, baby, because you going to jail.
I would have been nervous. I'd have probably went in the bank. We finna rob y'all.
we
And
going
here
to
go
jail.
everybody that's with us.
We going to jail. I'm telling you.
So I'm not a criminal, so I wouldn't know how to do. So if you saying she wouldn't, I'm just telling you, as me, nervous, I'd have been shaking. My hand would have been shaking. But
You
since
probably just would have just shook all the pills out of there.
Since you said her hand was like this,
her hand was steady. She slid that envelope across the table to that prisoner.
Oh, Chris Caleb said, "Where did she get them from?"
That's that. Let's see, Chris. Hold on, slow down, y'all. Hold on. So that's my thing. Where'd she get them from? Because they was fentanyl pills. Because I'm thinking, like, what doctor subscribe fentanyl pills? But I'm hearing that they don't subscribe them. I'm hearing that these were made pills. Now, unless she's a science teacher,
Hold up.
I'm just telling you, word on the street. Word on the street is that these were some made pills. I'm just telling you.
We just have a conversation about this stuff about people killing their clients. I mean,
I wouldn't even want to take the chance of killing my damn self. No, fentanyl, you touch it, you gonna die. Yeah. So these were some made pills, and then Lord have mercy. They started showing the people that were it was her. I think it was like and two more inmates that was involved in this ring. Hold on, let me see. My daughter is calling me. Mama, tell her that I'm doing a show, please. So let me see if I can pull this up real quick. So the guy's name that she gave it to, that she slid the papers to, was a guy by the name of Mr. DeAndre Arrington. And I was like, damn, that name sounds familiar. And I'm like, and I couldn't remember. So you know me, I Googled it. He came up in M Live January. I wish they would go down the street, child. I'm so tired of hearing these cars over here. January 4th, 2021 is this when this came out from M Live. That was the boy who was allegedly, and I'm gonna say allegedly because he hasn't been to trial yet. Allegedly killed the grandmother and that little boy in there over there on that was it on Pulaski Street?
I have no idea. I don't know these things.
Me either. Said the suspect has been arraigned on charges related to the December 26th death of a grandmother and a grandson in a Flint drive-by shooting. I remember that back from in January. So he's in there. Like, I can't wait to talk to next week. We having Genesee prosecutor David Layton on. And I'm not saying things could be prevented because you just never know. The court's been, backed up from COVID and stuff, but how long do people really stay in the jail before they go to trial? Like, I don't know if this would have happened. Like, it's just so many things, just a lot of unanswered questions. Like, okay, you busted the teacher, you busted whoever she was giving the drugs to, but it's still way more to that. And I think we'll find out as the months progress. Again, we just telling you what we're seeing on the press conference there. What did Chris say down there?
You want me to put that? I got it for you. You know, this F.P.R.
Oh, I don't know nothing about that. I can't tell you nothing about that. Next question. What did Tony say?
You want that one?
What did Tony say? I mean, this is Flint. This is my Flint Politics reboot, people. I gotta read the comments. Oh, Mrs. Garrett from the Facts of Life popping them boys off over the phone. Yes, they did say she was having phone sex. Happy endings for everyone on the 5th floor. Yep, that's that Ignite program. But they said she couldn't go back up there no more. So I'm just like, damn, just right there in the jail.
I don't even Miami and Genesee County,
Hey,
and Flint.
hey, shouts out to Sheriff Chris Swanson because baby, you got your hands full down there. So I applaud you for at least. I know he was like, really, out of all the shit y'all could do, this is what y'all gonna do to me. Oh, I bet you some heads rolled down there. I bet you he was giving a good motivational speech when he found out about that. I would have loved to hear it. Been a little fly on the wall, Mr. Chris Swanson, because I know he can get quite passionate sometimes.
You would have got passionate.
Yes.
Biblical passionate. About it.
He got real passionate. So, okay, let's keep going.
What's
So,
the next one?
yesterday, me and Mickey didn't have anything to do, so we said we was gonna go to the movies. So we went to go see a Tubi movie called Flint City Council selects a seventh ward council person. I ain't never seen no mess like that before in my life, Mickey. I don't know about you, but I was sitting there asking questions and I said, who running this? The clerk or Liddell? Liddell did everything. What what did you think about that, Mickey?
Oh, that movie.
Yes, the movie.
Tubi movie. Well, I thought it was a classic Tubi movie.
Did you?
You already knew what it was.
Yeah,
Like
yeah. It was like a rerun or something.
Yeah,
Like we seen that movie before. I caught it on as soon as I walked in the room. I seen the candidates because if you start putting the pieces of the puzzle together. So Monday, let me back up to Monday. Monday,
back up. Woodini. Oh,
Boudini,
Windini.
Windini. So let me
Windini.
Windini. So let me back up to Monday. So Monday, they were supposed to select the seventh ward council person on Monday. Then all of a sudden at 3:41 p.m., we got new agendas, and the seventh ward resident selection had been removed. And in place of it, they had a resolution to remove or censor Councilman Eric Mays till September the 1st. Don't know why. It was sponsored by Wards 2 and Wards 4. Flint, y'all can pick them. That's all I can tell you. And so Mays was absolutely brilliant in his plan Monday, as the old folks say. He slow walked them down and he got to one resolution before it was time to kick him out. And by the time he slow walked that council down, they was tired. They forgot they were supposed to kick him out. And he made a motion to adjourn and it was gone.
Oh, but they waited though. Hold up though. They waited till yesterday to get their revenge.
Oh, we ain't got there yet. Well, I'm just saying. Now, I'm just gave the backstory for that about that agenda. Now, and that wasn't the story that I was going for. So, what happened? The backstory to that was when you went in the room Monday, and like I said, the agendas came out at 3:41. The meeting started at 4:30. When you got there Monday, you had all of the council candidates except for Candace Moonshot. It's not in the house. Again, if you know politics, if you've been around politics, you already know. If you knew you was going to get a job that day, you would have showed up for it, right? She wasn't there. Boom. I mean, that was like kind of obvious she was gonna get it. And so when we walked in and while we was in the meeting, we got a notification saying that interviews was gonna be held that Wednesday. So it was like she already knew. So she was like, I'll just see y'all. I see y'all Wednesday. And that's what she did. She got there yesterday. She was there sitting there waiting for her time to go up on stage. And that's when Mr. Ira Gilbert walked in and said, I don't want to do this shit no more. And that's what he said. He walked around, gave all of them a handshake, and was like, "Yeah, I don't want to do this shit. Ain't for me." After Mays, he was like, "I'm gone," and he left and told them, "I'll see y'all later." I don't think we ever gonna see Mr. Gilbert no more, Mickey. That man said, He said, "I don't want to do this." So after that, they said, "We're gonna have a intermission." And Davina said that, the way we're gonna do it is gonna be blah 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 blah. Now this is damn city clerk. Okay, I'm telling you, this shit you can't make this shit up.
Only in Flint.
Only in Flint. She said, blah, blah. The city clerk. This is how it needs to be done. Because, all of the days put Mays out already. That yesterday Mays got put out. Mays came in sharper than the Board of Health. Had on his white summer fedora, his clean white Versace shirt. He was clean. I think Mays went to that Beyonce concert.
And I got something for you. I gotta get still on this.
Uh-huh.
Did you see Mays catch attitude or nothing? I'm gone.
Mays said, I'm gone. He was packing up his shit. I was like, Mays, they ain't even gave him his warning yet. Mays was gone. Mays was down there with Beyonce. Y'all can't tell me Mays wasn't in Detroit last night. He had something to do because he was clean, child. Didn't even argue, as he say, argue. He didn't even argue with him. So anyway, Davina said, the process is like this. Blah, 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 blah. Dennis Pfeiffer said, no, we want to do this. Blah, 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 blah. Liddell said, well, let's vote on and see what we're going to do. What the clerk say or what Mr. Pfeiffer want to do. I'm sitting there like, who the hell? I'm tripping because I'm like, Mickey, who over the elections? Is it the council or the city clerk? They paid her no damn attention last night. Davina was sitting there looking at him like, cut the check. Like I'm not. She gave. I think she just gave up. She was just like, they're gonna do what they want to do. I'm looking at her on her face, like her expression was like, whatever. Like I'm telling y'all how this is supposed to go, and it kind of made sense what Davina was saying. Like, as they had 4 people, because remember, Mr. Ira Gilbert already said, I'm out, I'm done. And so they had one, two, three, four or 5 people sitting there. Miss Mercedes Kenny, I remember her being first. And then I don't know who else. It was a white guy was up there, and Lois Cersei, that was her last name, Cersei, and then Candace Mushat. And so Davina was saying, like ask one person a question and then go to the next person, to keep it going. No, the way they did it was they was gonna ask each person a question, not a question, all the questions, 5 minutes each. So that means by the time they got to that last person, she already been sitting there for an hour and a half, then memorized every damn thing that she wanted to say by then. It's just like, what's the city clerk for, y'all? Like, isn't she there when y'all don't pay attention and y'all sitting there, y'all ask Davina everything else, but when Davina tell y'all how things are supposed to be done, y'all don't want to listen to her. Like, Davina, I feel you, girl. Just whatever. Just whatever. As long as they, don't disrespect you, Davina, just sit there. Just whatever. Just I don't understand that for the life of me, only in Flint.
But do you love how they be do you love how they be messing up the rules? Dale was up there act like she didn't know what was going on. I'm finna get there. Hold on 1 second.
Right.
It's like what?
But then they want to ask Davina what's going on because they didn't changed all the rules so much they didn't got confused. Just like Mace, like I was sitting there yesterday and I'm cheering because he got 3 votes. I'm 3 yes votes to get put out, and then I'm like, oh yeah, he can't get put out, and then he was removed. I said, how in the hell he get removed with 3 yes votes? So Mr. Woodrow Green, shout out to Mr. Woodrow Green from Flint Politics Reboot. He said, so now to win them goofy rules that they made up, you don't need 5 votes to overturn the chair. You just need some people to agree with you and majority rules. So basically, they could have had 2 votes. But what was crazy, man, Mickey, is when Quincy said, I really want you to be here. And I really want the first ward to have a vote and a voice. And he abstained from the vote.
Why do y'all keep falling? I'm just gonna say to the supporters. And I'm gonna just say this. I believe the brother, Councilman Quincy Murphy, is a good brother for the individual.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when it comes to politics, He's a very bad brother. I'm gonna just tell you,
You think he a
he's not
bad?
for the cause.
It's not.
I'm just gonna keep it honest. I hate to say it. Let me just, but no, but I'm not. I'm only. Reason I can come up with as this
Mhm.
my understanding because when Quincy got up there, Quincy said, "I'm here to make the mayor look good." He didn't ever say he was there to make his ward look good or the people that help the people. He said he there to make
The mayor look
look
good.
good. So okay, here we go. I'm finna, and this he said all of that, but I keep telling you, I gotta give this man his credit once again, brother Rich. He told me
Rich
this,
who?
Jones. He told me this.
Oh Lord
I mean,
Jesus.
I'm gonna give credit what credit is due,
Okay.
and I did it yesterday.
Okay.
He said this, told me this a year ago, maybe a year and a half.
Mm-hmm.
Quit looking at what people say
And watch
and
what
watch
they
how
do.
they vote, man.
Yeah. You know. You know who came up with that? My big sister, Red Snapper. She said, "Little sister, watch what I do and not what I say."
And
Very wise
right,
words.
because we study at people. Oh, Quincy, listen, when it came down to it, you see how he gonna vote. He not gonna go against what the mayor
Give
want to do.
beautiful speeches though.
Yeah,
Beautiful speeches and still vote. Like if he want, I felt like if him and Dennis wanted Mays to stay that bad, they should have changed their vote.
right.
They didn't. They didn't want him to stay that bad. And so he would be getting another line contract. Well, you know what? That's what I'm saying, Chris. So what Chris is referring to, word on the street was that well, I can't say word on the street because hell, they had one of them good news specials up there. Good news from the city of Flint. The county is responsible for all the parks, and now all the people on Moore Street is pissed off because Quincy been taking care of Dewey Park for 237 years, and now Sneally then gave it away to the county, and the county only come through and mow it, you know, when they got some extra time, which is never. So it's like what's going on? So I don't know if Quincy pissed or I don't know because one minute I think he about to vote and then he did a couple times Monday night and then last night he got to tripping. So child, I don't know.
He wasn't finna do
Right,
that.
Gina says. Meanwhile, doing all of this, her pipe still ain't been
Hold on, we
replaced.
got Tony, aka Nostradamus. I gotta go
Oh,
back. Let
okay.
me pull this
Let's get
up.
back. Let's
Let
because
me
this is
pull
our
this
Flint
back.
Politics Reboot show. Again, go
Hold on,
join
let me
Flint
get to the.
Politics Reboot, guys, if you haven't.
This one of his comments he put down. Bam. What you think of this?
You're gonna faint when they make the new council president out the gate. It's all in the works now. Oh, make her the new council president. You talking about who, Liddell? I think Liddell is gonna be. They wanted to suspend him so they can slide her in as president while he was suspended. Who slide who? I don't think Candace gonna be no president of the council. I can't. I just think Sneely must be getting real desperate. You know, as many times as Candace used to cuss him out. But then you know what, Mickey? They always want to say something about a damn flip flopper. I said today on Flint Politics Reboot. Candace then went back and forth between Mary Weaver and Neely so damn much it was like a menage a trois. She was from one side to the other, just sitting there on that little stupid ass podcast show. She had to smile every 5 minutes, look like she got to use the bathroom. I think Quincy and Dennis didn't know the rules. They thought by abstaining they wouldn't have the votes to throw him out. Yep, I do agree with you because they was looking a little lost when they got time to vote.
But
When
that,
they don't explain what yes and no votes are, all hell breaks
but
loose.
that's the point that I'm making. They initiated, they adopted these rules and didn't know the rules.
Didn't study them.
That's what I'm saying. This goes back to, I hate to throw this out here. This is with the brother Jamarcus Russell. If anybody hit with football, and the Raiders,
Who?
Jamarcus Russell.
I'll just we
Yeah, he
ain't even gonna
came
get
out.
into
This is
that.
what he did. He had told them they had.
You disagree? Why? Go ahead, type it in why you disagree with me. Go ahead. Okay. What you say, Mickey?
I'm just saying you can tell that they don't study the rules. That's
Mhm.
what I'm saying. I was gonna use Jamarcus Russell. I ain't gonna use that brother for what he did. But anyway, they put these rules because Eric had to go back over and show them how they do the rules. She made so many. mistakes last night, Liddell Lewis is unbelievable. They got
Yeah.
her as the president, and I know she was vice president, so she became the intern.
Interim, yeah.
Intern.
But you know what? They ain't never had no damn council meeting. They ain't had a council meeting since Allie left. So really, they haven't. She always chairs the special affair meeting, and that's all they ever make it to is special affairs. Because they only got a certain time to be in the county building. They knew the rules. They trying to protect themselves from the recall. Yeah, yep, Gina, I do agree. I agree, Gina, because they be acting crazy. But Gina, they still vote. They vote like this seventh ward vote, and I sat here and I said it over and over again. Flint residents, you don't have any in the seventh ward. If you don't get out and do for yourself, you have nobody else to blame but you because he needed this. He needed this because Eva is not going to keep coming to all these meetings. Eva's about to. She was. If I was hungry Monday, I know she was about to blow the hell up. So she's not about to keep coming to all of these meetings. So that was just gonna leave them with 5. And if they lost that 7th ward vote, that was 4. He need that 5th vote for that ARPA money to go through. Them plans that he got to give to these nonprofits from these people that allegedly has been promised grant money that's allegedly gonna fix y'all allegedly broken roofs with they alleged money. I'm just saying, what you think, Mickey? I think it's all crazy.
Yeah, listen. You know, I had a conversation with somebody down there. I'm not gonna put it out there. And I was told it's the American way. They know they stealing, but this was my thing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care what you're doing if the people being served right. Meaning, i.e., the pipes was dead.
You gotta put my mama comment up there.
Huh?
You gotta put my mama comment up there.
Oh, the infrastructure. I wouldn't care if they were saying this person was getting this and that. If Flint was getting did with being service right. That's my biggest complaint, even with Neely supporters. My thing is y'all can see they always make excuses. The person that y'all deserve to drink the water. This and now they drinking that water.
Right.
So it ain't no you know what you saying. This already happening.
Right.
That's my problem with them. You can see that if Flint, if the pipes was fixed, you was getting opera money to help the people. They was getting their stuff. Ain't nothing knocking. I'll be like, okay, cool. I ain't tripping on what they getting. They servicing the people. Not when you playing when the people still getting played.
Right.
You want to say
Right.
water good, like I was told last night. Oh, Flint water good.
Like Flint water ain't good
Yeah.
unless you have a filter. So that mean the water ain't fixed. If I gotta drink my water with a filter, it's not fixed. It's like, damn, what else needs to happen? The lead is coming back higher than whatever is making the groundhog strong.
But that's what I'm saying. You have people who really say this, and it's a different thing if we didn't have Melissa Mays on here. When she telling you this.
Yes, Melissa Mays. Y'all got to check her out on Saturdays at 11. She giving you the water updates. She giving you all the facts. She laying everything down for you.
Said the infrastructure is the problem, right? We know the infrastructure, but you will have
them bricks fixed.
That's what I'm saying. No money gonna go to the north of the Flint River. And I'm gonna keep saying
no.
That.
And now you know what's crazy? That we were saying the same thing, Mickey. Now you have 6 African American council people, and I'm gonna say it again, and damn it, I don't care who get mad. You cannot blame Dennis Pfeiffer for what he said. Hell, he was right. You got a black state rep, you got a black mayor, you got a majority black council in an all black damn city, and you can't get nothing done. You can't keep blaming the white man. I'm gonna say it. He just one vote. One. You got 6 black people on city council, and where they did them water mains at. Now, see, if you go to the white side of town where they fix some of them water mains at, let's go take peruse up and down Court Street or Miller Road. It's so smooth, hell, you can glide across it with some ice skates on. Now let's hit the corner and up the street and go down on Clio and Dayton where they had the water main. It looked like Pookie and Ray Ray. They just threw the damn asphalt out the back of the truck and waiting for everybody to come run over it and flatten it down. It's like going boom, 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 boom. You see how they just do anything. And what kills me, don't nobody say nothing. And when they do say something, they still don't do shit. So I agree with Dennis. It ain't his damn fault y'all people ain't doing nothing for you.
I don't, I found a new understanding with it. 'Cause at first, I'm like looking at it. Then when I had to look deeper into his conversation, what he said, it might have been, you know what they say, sometimes the truth is ugly.
Yeah. Yeah.
The truth is ugly. So you
Yeah.
can't get mad at that he exposed what you will settle for. Just like
Yeah.
when I can see comments when you deserve to drink poison water, the thing is, you're getting that from what the mayor that's in. You're gonna drink poison water. Your pipes is gonna
Right.
be dead. Like I keep, like
I
when
mean,
I
you got it. You got it. I ain't gonna say who you got into it with last night, but Mickey got into it with somebody last night, and he said, "Nah, cut the BS right now." When Mayor Weaver finished office, she had 90, not 9, not 50. She had 90% of the pipes done. This man has been in office since November of 2019. He could have went to each house by now and did the damn pipes. We can't keep making that excuse of everybody deaf and blind and can't hear the doorbell and see the tags on the.
let's say what I was told.
Okay, go ahead,
I'm gonna
Mickey. You
leave it
tell your
anonymous. It was a
story. You tell
private
your story.
conversation. No,
Oh, is
what
this
did he say?
Trevor?
This was the hardest 10%
Oh, hi,
to do.
Bishop Flowers.
Remember, I got told this was the hardest 10% to do.
Yeah, that's what I'm
That was
saying.
it.
He said that was the excuse. That's what the excuse was. This is the hardest 10% because people are blind and they're 10% of the people that ain't got their pipes done, not blind and deaf here in Flint.
But Ben Harbor got theirs did.
And that's what you told them. They had no excuse. No excuse. Ben Harbor got their whole damn city done. Oh, well, it was COVID. Yeah, and Mickey said it was COVID there too. And they still got it done. Well, there was a shortage. Yep, it was a shortage there too, and they still got it done. So this stuff that they saying, don't get me started on that. Don't get me started on that. Yes, Gina. Gina, listen, shout out to my homegirl Gina Luster. She will be on here tomorrow at 5:30 with Sister Audrey and Gina and myself. New show, Sister Circle. Be on here to check it out. Also, I have everybody's attention. I was just informed that the recall for Councilman Dennis Pfeiffer did indeed go through, and the recall for Councilman Eric Mays yet failed again. So I think I think I think May's gonna run for mayor. He might think he lucky as hell. But
This
listen.
is hold on, let me not cut you off before we leave that. But this the sad part. They threw Mays out because Mays was gonna get that. Remember, me and an individual got to go on at that. Oh,
Yeah.
Mays don't post it because he's the senior counsel, but Liddell was running the show. There wasn't nothing wrong with that.
Nope.
And you took it from the clerk. I'm
Yep.
just saying when you trying to
Yep.
upstage somebody, they not gonna answer no questions. That's the thing. They gonna push anything through. Because remember, I asked him. I said, "Who would pass a budget?" Because when he came at, oh, this person, a CPA. When we was talking about Jane, remember we went through the whole thing.
Jane got spunked to be a
Yeah.
temporary.
And I told him, I said, we reward failure.
Mm-hmm.
You cannot tell me, oh, you supposed to write this in. This how this supposed to go. This is the only I'm talking about. This the only one I seen like this administration can be this lawless where the supporters, even we were supporters, they'd tell you they didn't agree with everything, things that did better.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You can go out on the streets and
Hell, even Mayor Weaver said, some things that she could have done different. But it seemed like this administration and they supporters, they called us blind sheep. It's like they really, really blind. Like 10% of the pipes, we can't even get that done.
And remember I asked him, I said, who would pass a budget without seeing what it is, what you got to take, what because it was allegedly, I'm not for sure, what Flint pulled in 52 to 54, but you passed a budget with 66. I'm just saying, like they don't go through it.
No, they ask no questions.
There. That's
Nothing.
what I be saying. Like
nothing. They let them get away with stuff, and then I was sent this too. This is crazy. This came from Councilman Worthing. I don't have to say allegedly. It's right on her Facebook page. Like she said, sometimes during this is Councilman even Worthing who stood up over Tanya Councilwoman Burns not once but twice, and the last time because the first time Councilman Burns she restrained herself and she did not get up out of her seat. The second time, I watched it in slow motion, and called someone evil word and said, and we know you're not gonna get up out your seat. It's like you really baiting her. But see, Eva got that tough energy because she knew the policeman was right there coming to her aid, just like when she gave me that finger and almost ran into that door. So look, she posts this. Sometimes during a council meeting, I want to say something so bad about the hypocrisy I'm hearing. I have to ask myself if it's worth it because I'll hear about it every meeting for the rest of time. That inner voice has won several times and it's been worth it. Since I now get death threats from Mays and Burns supporters, I'm learning to tame my petty self. Still not easy. So, do the people actually call and tell you they gonna kill you and I'm a supporter of Councilman Burns, Councilman Mays? How the hell do you know who call? Even if it's real, are they leaving you messages and say, "Hi, I support Councilwoman Burns and I want to kill you"? I mean, come on now, Councilwoman Karen. This is some crazy shit that you, even for you. I mean, seriously, Mickey, but they let her get away with this stuff. But you want to censor Eric Mays until September the 1st because he called y'all a bunch of MFs and hurt y'all feelings, and he cussed. So y'all want to put him out. But Liddell done cussed out Pastor Thompson so many damn times. I'm like, damn, ain't it some words he can use in the Bible?
Let me get this. Let me say this. And I get so sick of every person, but it's only us. Now I'm not. I'm just talking about the black folks. We the only ones who make excuses. Well, sometimes pastors can be cussed out. See, we'll justify
Oh
anything.
yeah. I seen that too. Yeah.
We'll justify that. Say pastors be cussed out. But then let their pastor get cussed out.
Oh, I'm tired of that car.
They'll bring Jesus and everybody. God gonna strike you down. Let it be their pastor get cussed out.
Right. Then they want everybody to come to the rescue.
Because this is who they like. This is who they think.
Right.
I'm just looking at this like what you can see. That's what I'm like, I'm just so shook because I'm disappointed.
Well, that's why we left last night. Like everybody was like, "Well, why did you and Mickey leave?" Because we already knew how the movie was gonna end. I told y'all. Matter of fact, I posted it, and shout out to Lewis Smith and Derek Smart also agreed with me. I posted it before they even had the vote. I said Candace Mushat wins, and here are the 5 people that's gonna vote for her. Posted it. Told you. Already knew.
And then and how long did you call that?
Shit. Hours.
Before then.
Days. When I found out she entered the race, he had the deck stacked. It was easy. Like y'all gotta Shardy said, I know she lied. y'all gotta just pay attention to what's going on.
Like that was something like
that was nothing.
When I see the congratulations, I just be like,
I love like, are you serious? Like
y'all thought. That's why I know that. What was the brother name that walked away?
Ira Gilbert. He was like, shit, I'm out.
Said, hey, I'll see y'all when
I'll see y'all later.
Yeah, I'm out.
He was gone. He was like, I ain't got time for this stuff. But he knew he wasn't gonna win anyway because Ira Gilbert already told him, if y'all call me late at night, I'm not answering my phone.
I'll take somebody that's honest. See what you got was. Listen, I ain't mad. I'm getting to understand politics now.
Yes. I've been walking you through it.
I've been watching how it go.
Hey, we've been seeing it up close and personal. After Scandal. That's why they had a show called Scandal about politics.
But as you see, it's like, damn, like you always say, the business is not.
Oh, Gina Luster popped that up there. Said Eric helped her run for state rep. So let's see how this movie goes.
I done seen this.
Man, we seen that movie too.
Yeah, I seen this movie before.
It's called "It's a Thin Line Between Love and Hate."
Better believe it. Listen, it goes back to what Mr. Maurice Davis said, and I thank that brother for coming on, because when they say, "Listen, remember these votes." Mm-hmm. It's like a person putting money behind you. So
right.
Let's not forget it.
Right.
That deal was already set. Them 5 votes.
They already knew.
voting for
No.
other stuff.
Nope.
This 5 votes was together, so she
Yep.
already knew she had it. So what you
Yeah.
think she gonna do?
That's why she didn't show up Monday. She gonna do.
What you think she gonna
She's
do?
gonna vote according to how they tell her to vote. She was already around here giving out smoke detectors with Liddell this past weekend, so we already know what the plan is. Okay, they played that little 1 round shenanigan stuff, but then that second round they did what they were supposed to do, and they voted Candace Moonshot.
Well, I gotta say, Stephanie Rogers. Let me put it up there.
What's the girl? Where my hey Stephanie girl?
Thanks for tapping in, Steph.
Girl, she about to treat him like Donald Trump treats people. I don't know him. Now we don't. Depending on which Candace we get, you are absolutely right. We may get the I like Weaver Candace, or we may get the I like Sneely Candace. You just never know. And I'm in and another thing I was right on. I tried to tell y'all, and it was confirmed that when they go back into their council chambers, Paul's job is now going to be IT position. Told you. I mean, some things you can just see when they was pushing for that exempt schedule to get passed through council. That's so somebody can get that good six figure IT job to push 2 3 damn buttons. But you probably gonna have to have a bachelor's degree in broadcasting and media equipment training. I'm telling you, this is what they do. I've seen this movie before. It's crazy.
Do you like how they look at the people like they dumb? They ain't
Like
gonna know. Let me shoot this movie.
right.
That's why you
But
got
most people don't know. That's why I sit here week after week. Like I want people to see politics like I see it. They all crooked. Like okay, all of them. Let them burn. All the politicians burn them. They all ain't nothing. But so let me see. What else do we have going on that we want to hit on real quick? I know I can't see. Mays. Yeah, so that was my thing for Mays. We talked about him. We talked about his recall. What's that? What's Stephanie? Man, read Stephanie's comment.
No, you read it 'cause she talking to you.
Girl, you know he was getting that job. He was girl, you know he was getting that job. He was too cool with everything that was happening. You talking about she or who? Like who was the he? Who was the he that was getting the job? I think she meant
Paul with the
Paul. No, Paul. No, he ain't getting that job. What Paul did is he's probably doing because his contract ran out June 30th. If for people in the business, let me give y'all some business tips. So if his contract ran out, he's gonna come back and he's probably working under a temporary contract, and he's probably going to make more of these 2 months than he made all of this year if he did his temporary contract right. Because who else the hell is going to have 16 damn cell phones hooked up around the county building, going from one to another, and his Wi-Fi don't work? Hell, Paul need to pass the collection plate because he's the hardest working man up. Paul been real nice. That's all I've said. Paul know he about to go.
She bet his son or somebody. I mean, they gonna set somebody up.
Oh yeah, somebody getting we'll never see who it is because it'll probably be something remote that they can tap into from home, and it'll be a web-based program, I'm sure, where they can, turn it on, and whoever mic is speaking, the camera pan in, something like that. I'm telling you, I better listen to me. Yeah, we'll never know who has that job unless you FOIA it. And I don't even know if that's like something that you can FOIA. You probably can FOIA everybody that works for the city and their job title, but I mean, it ain't like we gonna stop them from getting a job.
Right.
So,
I'm gonna say this. The only thing about us, I'm gonna just be real. We don't tend to give it our kids the job. We'll let somebody else come in and get it, and then
that's what we do.
pass it down to their kids.
Yep. Yep. And that's crazy.
That's just my little tidbit on that part.
You got about 3 black people now that want to talk about generational wealth, but do we really want to talk about generational wealth? I mean, for those of you who weren't on here, you need to go back. Winter's Hall Show is only on YouTube now, and go back and listen. I had Miss Yolanda Gentry, who I seen in the comments tonight. Again, come on here and tell everybody that your mayor of the city of Flint, offered the white supremacists a dirt road because they were mad because Black Lives Matter wanted to be repainted in the street. If it was a lie, he told it to her. She only repeated what he said.
Only on YouTube.
I've never seen nothing like this. Again, Mr. Pfeiffer, you got a black state rep, you got a black mayor, you got an all black city council in an all black city giving some white supremacists a dirt road because he didn't want a lawsuit from them because the people wanted to paint Black Lives Matter and had police stationed there for 3 days to make sure they didn't repaint the Black Lives Matter sign. Then you had somebody that looked like us on council, the park ranger, Liddell Lewis, tell us that the reason why they didn't repaint the Black Lives Matter sign because cars slide across paint in the street. You can't make this shit up. I'm just saying, Mickey, you can't. And then,
In Flint, you can.
well, I'm just saying, it's crazy. It's crazy to me. What Trevor say? Hey, Trevor, where's Stephen Roy?
He said you can FOIA any contract or roster of employee position.
Oh, okay. Okay, I didn't know that. Stephanie named some people up here. We got to give the girl Stephanie a shout out because I like her auntie. What's my auntie name? Stephanie, my homegirl. My homegirl. You know who I'm talking about, Stephanie. We ain't got to put her name up there. That's my homegirl. Stephanie said, I am so disgusted with that council. Pistol packing Priestley, Dennis the spineless wonder, Quincy and all his personalities, Liddell the preacher slayer, and Eva the councilwoman Karen.
I would have knew that. I didn't read that. I just threw that up.
I just got a big ass smile on my face. I like that, Stephanie. You know I'm gonna share that and repost that. Make sure that's the title of the show. Listen, we got about 7, 8 more minutes, and the last thing we want to talk about is the recalls.
Oh, look what Thomas said. Padroni, he says.
Who is that? Liddell feels comfortable in just making up lies in public. In a recorded council meeting, they don't care about nothing about that council meeting being recorded. They don't care nothing about the Open Meetings Act. They don't care nothing about nothing. Attorney Kim, they just don't care. I mean, what? What they gonna do? Nothing. That is a lawless administration. It kind of like this administration reminds me of the movie what's my movie?
A low budget one at that.
Low budget. No, what's my man with Nino? Nino Brown. New Jack City.
I'm not going to insult
New Flint City. No, because that's when Neely when they take Steely to jail, he gonna be right up there in the courtroom just like that. This is the American way. What y'all mad at me for? They've been taking money for years. I just got caught, but it's not me. It's him. And he gonna point right at Clyde. And Clyde gonna be sitting there like, oh, what I do? What I do? But listen, okay, the last thing, the recall. So again, Pfeiffer's recall went through. Mays did not. So now we have recalls in wards. Hold on, Mickey. We got a recall in Ward 2, 4, 8, and 9. So that's 4. So that's Liddell, Judy, Dennis, and Eva. Now they ought to find one of them groundhogs to run against Eva. They can find them groundhog and beat Eva. But we need. I'm like, it's so many people asking to sign these petitions. Who the hell got them besides Kevin Tay and Gina Luster? Like, where the people at? I keep sending them to the same 2 people. And I'm telling you, literally hundreds of people. I'm tired. Can't even answer all of the messages. Second ward, especially. The second ward is they tripping. They like, who has the recall petitions? Who has the recall petitions? Who has the recall petitions? And I'm not saying, you got some of them that really love what she's doing. Only the ones that stay in Service Park. Because for her to be the councilwoman of the second ward and she let them do the corner of Clio and Dayton like that, I want to sign that petition. Because hell, I thought I was going to run. It's right in the front of Neely's headquarters. and right there in that curb. So you already know if you hit that curb too fast, you already gonna kind of juggle just a little bit. But now it feel like you going up and down a roller coaster. Has anybody hit that corner on Clio and Dayton within the last 2 or 3 days? You will see what I'm talking about. And it's so bumpy and dangerous. Now you got cars going into oncoming traffic to avoid that bump. So you know what that's going to lead to? A damn car crash. I don't even want to put that out in the atmosphere. But Flint, we got to do better. If they fix them streets right on Court Street and Miller Road, fix them damn streets right on the north side. Fix that hole on Pearson and Susan Street. You got grass and trees growing up in the middle of the damn street. And you want to pay $1,600 a piece for some speed humper bumps that y'all got to take up in 2 months. Mickey, what is the world coming to?
I'm surprised these cars ain't fell apart.
Riding on these Flint streets.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, I see them running them, but I'm surprised they ain't fell apart.
And then like yeah, it took them 5 years to do welts, but let me tell you the job that they do. I can't even complain because Welch was damn near. That was probably the dirt road that he was giving to the white supremacists. Welch was so messed up, but when they do it now, like they pave Sutton Street, they don't make it even with the damn cross streets. So now you got to go up on the smooth part and then come back down. I ain't never seen nothing like this. Didn't they have one of them big roller? Wasn't that supposed to like smooth it out into for everything to be good and nice? You know, you used to take pride in your work. But they used to care for the communities that we stay in. That just don't happen no more around here. So that's all I have for today, unless anyone has any questions for me.
I'm gonna end this one on this because we can end it. You see what Thomas C. Padroni said. Most cities have permanent speed bumps. They don't take them up in the winter.
Well, in Flint, they said that we couldn't have that because it would tear up the blades on the salt trucks because we have more salt, more snow than anybody, but Chicago got them.
Minnesota got them. Wisconsin probably got them.
And only in Flint. Land of the free and home of the brave. Listen, stay tuned. I need y'all, everybody that's on here right now. When you log off of here, log on to YouTube, make it count. Subscribe to A10 News Media Group and hit the bell. That's all you're going to hear me say for the next few weeks. Hit the bell so you'll get the notifications of all of our shows, especially my show. You know, I'm going to give myself a selfless plug. I'm going to give everybody else a shout out too. But, you know, I got some really great shows planned for y'all in August. I'm excited. Next week, we're going to have on Genesee County Prosecutor, the most hated man in Genesee County, David Layton. He going to be up here live in the studio. And what we are doing for that, doing something special for my Flint Politics rebooters, because I already know David Layton is like nothing I really want to ask him. I want to do this for you guys. So it is a post in there and it's pinned to the top of the group. I am going to get through as many questions as I can. You are going to host the show, Flint Politics Reboot with David Layton. So I'm doing a little something special for y'all since it's the month of August. Of course, then 810 day. We are going to have also Mr. John Carpenter on here. He's coming to tell where all the bones are buried according in the golf courses. And he's going to tell us about the daily tax and all of that. And then don't forget, we got a big Delrico Lloyd's coming on. And also our live show at the Roadhouse. And then we're going to have Mr. Hill Harper. So, yeah, Mickey's telling me to wrap it up. We're going to wrap it up. And tomorrow we have Trevor's Rant, 12 o'clock. And then I think that's what else we got. Club Rich at 8. Oh, Sister Circle. Damn, another show of mine. Sister Circle. Sister Audrey Muhammad and Gina Luster. Check us out from 5:30 to 6:30 tomorrow. Okay, Mickey, I'm done talking. Bye.